Hello everybody, my name is HF Towel, otherwise known as Towel. I'm going to be reviewing a game that I had that had phenomenal comms. For context, I'm an ex-Diamond player, been out of the game for a while, getting back into it, doing a little solo queue. So this is kind of an idea to show you how to be a good anchor, how to not blame your teammates, how you have to kind of sort of play with them a little bit. And you might see that I'm playing Wraith here if you can tell, but with a Horizon Octane, these were very aggressive teammates. They wanted to play very aggressive themselves. I think Octane went down like 5 times this entire game, but as Wraith, I was able to play very anchor-like to kind of fit the team. When I queued Wraith, I didn't know how aggressive they'd be playing, but I was able to kind of play Phil because I noticed they were so aggressive that I had to play the anchor of the team. So we're going to go into the game and see kind of how I did that. So as you can see, with the ring, there's a clear high ground that ring is going to end.
Oh my
Right
God.
here.
Careful, careful, we got a sniper.
Do we fight for the spot? Right there. Do we fight for the spot? I am pretty good at like rings. I know like what's the winning position. I want to think so. I think my aim is my downside. It is very clear that if we fight this team on the rooftop, that we are going to win the game. I'm pretty aware of that. However, I say it as, do we fight this team? It has 2 reasons. A, it simply just puts down the idea that we should fight this team. And B, if my teammates have more information than I do, they can speak up and say a problem with my idea. So instead of saying, come here now, fight this, we're doing this now, it leaves the idea that there's a possibility of another outcome for information that I did not take into account, which my teammates would have and be able to fill in. So we're going to let the game play out a little bit longer. We're running up this hill. There is an ultimate height that is outside of ring. It's where that red ping is, if you can see that. That team is currently in the best position. However, they are not in ring. We're in ring. When this ring closes, we will be in the best position. You can tell my teams are very active. These are randoms. I'm solo queuing right now. They might know each other, but I don't know them. Yeah, they have to push us. I'm letting my teammates know that they're outside the ring. We're in a god spot in ring, and this next ring is coming up. And that this team might want to full into us if they know that this is the best spot. So we have to show presence. I hit a 120 there just to keep them off. I'm not overextending. I'm not trying to get down because if one of us go down, they will fully send us. Oh, and real quick, there's another anchor moment. And I think around this moment, my Horizon says she's out of light ammo. She pings it. She got 0 light ammo. I have a shit ton of light ammo, so I have no reason to hoard it. I'm going to help my teammate out. Even if I'm doing more damage than the Horizon is, the fact that she's even shooting her gun is showing the presence that we need to hold this spot. So Octane killed the drone. He's playing aggressive still. He's holding that spot while I'm going down to deliver the light ammo. You can see the damage to the wall. Puts that down to like 30 health. He's doing his best to show pressure. We hold the god spot. It is not yours. We're trying to push them the other direction to find a different spot. And see, just constantly laying down the fire, constantly holding this position. I will say a problem here. Something that I'm noticing now that I'm watching the VOD review is that no one's looking downhill. The downhill, if for those who know, and again, I hate that this video is a bit blurry. I can't find a better one right now. But it's the zip line. People can just walk up that stuff. There's currently 6 squads, so it's unlikely, but we can get walked up on here. But we're focusing the bigger threat altogether, which could be better in why they push the opposite direction. However, a team downhill pads on top of them, trying to take the high ground from them. They don't know we're here, though. So we take him down, take it back up. My Octane is low again. We're holding the spot. We're holding the spot. No one's taking our spot. And I like our comm from my teammate here. Yeah. Just constant look. Constant look. All of us were going to the loot. All of us were going to the loot. No one was going to see the third party. However, him spamming look allows us to turn around, me specifically, to see that no one is coming. Since no one was coming, I was able to turn back around and take the loot. So we see my Horizon's actually back down there. She's holding the position. She looted first, so she's the first one back into the fight, which is perfect. He gets a little bit queued. I'm playing the very backside. My Horizon is playing forward. There's no reason for me to go forward. I do have port here, though. So when it comes to final 3 squads, I can go in with the port. Last 2 teams in front of us. Just like I said, last 2 teams. Little port action. I see that we have a down. So it's currently 3 up, 2 up on the last teams.
Oh, my game just froze.
My teammate, unfortunately, his game does freeze, but I'm able to immediately go back and res, knowing that my Octane is very aggressive and unlikely. And with this, I see the guy zipping. Yeah, we have the guy zipping behind us now. So my teammates are focusing the low side while I focus the guy on the zip line. Unfortunately, he hits this box very fast. I'm able to 110 him, put him back in cover. And my Octane has calmed that they're zipping. More people are coming to the high ground. They know the winning position. They're playing for first, not second. On me. I take an even higher ground now. As I know my teammates are low ground. An angle they didn't expect. I'm just holding it. I'm playing my cover. My teammates are playing slow as well. This is fine. Because we know we have down and fold somebody from the low ground, the lowest ground. I just jump at that bitch. I know I just jump at that bitch. I know we gotta clear this kind of fast.
Nice.
And we killed them. They're rezzing at the bottom still. Yeah, they're fully the res off. This is fine. They're in the worst position they can be. Last two squads. And we all know it. We're all aggressive. We all know how to play this. Drone defeated.
Left side of the dock.
And we're not pushing. We're not padding on them. We're not porting on them. We're not playing super aggressive. Even though I am Wraith and I can do that.
Right side,
There's no
right
need.
side, right side.
There's no need to play aggressive here. Don't let your ego take control. Portal. See, I know my teammates hold the right, so I hold the left for Q. They don't take it, so I look back on the right. They have it down. This is pretty much game. Once he sees it down, I don't mind Octane going in. Not the best aim there, but hey, we got the kill.
Love these comms.
And the pop off. That was fun as fuck.
Back, run back. Run it back, run it back.
And see, they're saying run it back. They want to run it back. And we do run it back. Unfortunately, not as good as the game. But we do run it back with that team and have a pretty solid game. Positive RP, but not a win. But you can see with that in that entire gameplay that I'm playing it as the fill for my team. I know the Octane's aggressive. I know they're fast at looting. I know they can hit their shots. They're the entry and secondary frags. What they don't have is an anchor. Someone to stay back, someone to give clear, concise comms on a bird's eye view almost. And with that, I'm able to support the team in ways that not typically a Wraith does, but in a situation like this, we have 3 skirmishers and 2 that are very aggressive, the Wraith should. Or somebody should. It doesn't matter the character. You just need someone to play that role. So in the end, no matter what legend you are, they're better suited for certain roles. But if I played as a skirmisher and I went in first and I died, no one's looking at our back, no one's raising the downs, and then we lose. So because I'm willing to let go of the ego of playing as Wraith, saying my aim's better, and play as an anchor, I'm willing to support the team, take a lighter role, and we win the game because of it. So there you have it. That is a very simple plat game. I think it was like my second into plat. Like I've said, I've gotten to high plat, I've gotten to diamond. I have a bit more experience, but it's been a couple years. But I just noticed this game and noticed that some people in platinum don't really kind of have this mindset of removing the ego, playing as the fill, playing support for randoms who you might not trust. Even though you don't trust your randoms, you do have to play with them. That is the end all be all of Apex. So the best thing you could do is do what is best for your win, which is to play as a team. So however you make that work, it's how you're going to win. And if you guys like it, if you guys like the feedback, you like the post-VOD review, kind of walking through the mindset of how I get these wins or how a player should get these wins, feel free to drop a comment, drop a like, and maybe I can do another one like this. Well, anyways, thank you for watching. Hopefully you learned a little bit of something. Hopefully some commentary here may have helped a little bit. Made things a bit more clear, a little bit of an afterthought from a post-game interview type. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned something. See you guys in the next one.